Mr. Sunshine, how you doing? You look pretty bright today. Greetings and welcome to Monday, December the... No, it's not December, it's February. December is usually warmer than February. Alright, let's try this again. Good day, greetings, and welcome to Monday, February the 9th, 2026. Rolling out I-90 West out to Macedon, New York. It is currently 9:50 in the a.m. Quarter to the Bulldog here. That's right, I said Bulldog. It's 8 degrees Fahrenheit. That would be above zero. Warmest it's been all day. Have a 7 a.m. appointment to pick up out in Macedon. Arrived at the yard this morning, 4:15 to let the truck warm up and gelled up. Had a service guy show up with some of that 911 in the tanks. Let it sit for a few minutes. Went down the road, couldn't get more than like 25-30 miles an hour. Went back to the yard. Let it sit for a few more minutes, tried it again, couldn't get more than 45 miles an hour. Went back to the yard. And ended up dropping my empty trailer, bobtailing over to the local MIC dealership, and they changed out the fuel filters for me. So running a little bit behind schedule today. It is what it is. Last day, I do believe, of the sub-zero garbage that we've been experiencing lately, which is good. I'm over it. I'm beyond over it. It's supposed to be 30 degrees tomorrow. That's going to feel like summertime after what we hit over this past weekend. Okay, so it's 11:15. I'm out here in Macedon, New York, picking up a load that's supposed to go to Muncie, Pennsylvania. Checked in, apologized for being late because my truck gelled up, and the lady behind the window said they don't have a load for us today. I gave her the PO number that I have. She looked up the computer, and that number has been rescheduled for next Thursday, February the 19th. So now I'm just sitting here waiting for further instructions from dispatch. How's your day going? Look at that beautiful clean windshield. Alright, let's see how this works out. Gotta fasten my safety belt. Oh, that's a little loose. Alright. Brakes are applied, nothing coming. Truck is in gear. Gotta do a tug check. Beautiful. Outstanding. Alright. Drop it and hook it. Hook it and drop it. Drop it and hook it. Trailers, that is. Drop it and hook it. Hook it and drop it. Drop and hook it. Drop and hook it. Drop and hook it. Trailers. Canandaigua, New York. Just took care of the old drop and hook blues out here in Canandaigua. Picked up a load that is going to Windsor, Connecticut. I was originally told to bring it down to HQ. And right now I've only got 5 hours and 15 minutes left on the clock for the day because of all the fun I had this morning. And if I go down to HQ, that's about a 4-hour drive. It would leave me with just over an hour left on the clock, which no problem. But that could screw up things for tomorrow, because who knows what I'm doing tomorrow, because as you know, I work on a need-to-know basis. When I need to know what it is I'm doing, they let me know when I do it. So I'm rolling back to the yard in Syracuse. I got to take my 30-minute DOT waste of time break along the way. Making it happen. And looking forward to this day being done and over with. Amen. Open says me. The other side's not working. They just got that open and the lights were on, so drove right on through. Must be they want to keep us here. Get the green light. Green means go. Still getting used to this truck all over again. Every truck is different. It usually takes a day or two to get used to it. And I'm off back to the land of Syracuse. I-90 eastbound and down, loaded up and trucked. Nice and smooth. Good day and greetings and welcome to Tuesday, February the 10th, 2026. It's currently 6:30 in the a.m. According to the Bulldog here, it is 18 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 18 above zero, not below zero like it's been the past few days. Whoop whoop, 5-0 sitting in the middle over there. Probably taking a snooze or watching my latest YouTube video. I-90 westbound and down, rolling out to Depew, New York, picking up a load going to Johnstown, New York for tomorrow. Not sure what I'm doing after that. I will find out once I accomplish that part of the mission today. Because as you know, I work on a need-to-know basis. When I need to know what it is I am doing, they let me know and I do it. I had a fast truck, but I don't. Still rolling I-90 westbound and down. Way over there on the left is the Erie Canal Heritage. What's it? I can't see it now. Got a beer truck going by me. And a vending truck. Got any big Texas pastries on there? The old big Texas cinnamon roll. Those are so good. Not for nothing, but the new Volvos and the new Mac, I believe the new Mac model is called like the Patriot or something like that. They're fugly. Just fugly. That's all I got to say about that. Rolling I-90 west through the Rochester area. Got some light flurries flowing through the air. It's not a heavy snow, but still snowing. I think we're supposed to get some snow today. I don't know how much, but a little is still too much. So over it. And it's gonna mess up my windshield. Beautiful. Outstanding even. Messing up my windshield. Didn't want to go that much. There we go. That's the way to keep the windshield clean, right? Wintertime it's snow, and the summertime it's bugs. You never keep the windshield clean. It's a never-ending battle. Going by exit 47, which is the Leroy Rochester exit. You also find your way to like Brockport. A few other towns with that exit. It's a beautiful day out here in Western New York. A beautiful day. Coming up on exit 48, the Batavia exit out here, I-90 westbound and down. These windshield wipers really aren't the best. They're geared towards summer. They're not winter blades. Not really doing that great of a job keeping the windshield clean. According to the Bulldog, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Got a snow, rain, sleet mix going on here. A little winter precipitation. Good times today. Good times indeed. All right, just took a quick pause for the cause. Gotta make sure I'm buckled. Clean up the windshield here a little bit. Tug check. All right, brakes work. The trailer's still there. That's a good sign. Out here at the Clarence Rest area, I-90 westbound, just outside of Buffalo. Heat definitely works in this truck. A little slushy here in the parking lot. All right, we are clear. And we're off. Tug check is successful. Brakes work, trailer's still there. That's a beautiful thing. If I could just get my feet moving, we'd be good to go. Out here in Depew, New York, taking care of the old drop and hook blues. Just picked up a load that is going to Johnstown, New York. I believe it's going there tomorrow. At least that's what the message says. And I'm rolling back to the yard in Syracuse, hoping that they have something more for me to do today. Sometimes when you take time off here, they'll starve you a little bit for the following week, just to know that it was okay to take the time off, but we really didn't appreciate it. And I kind of see that happening this week. Right now it's 9:45 in the AM. Not sure what the temperature is. The Bulldog says it's 33 degrees, but it's also been sitting for a while. Sometimes when it sits for a while, the temperature jumps. school zone is 20 miles an hour. Sometimes the local law enforcement officials will sit in one of these little parking lots here and wait for somebody to speed through there and give them a ticket. It's not good to speed in a school zone. If I'm not mistaken, if you get a ticket in a school zone, it's twice what the fine would be not in a school zone for speeding. Just saying. I-90 eastbound, loaded up and trucking. This guy's gonna mess up my windshield. There we go. Messed it up good. A little slushy out here. Alright, real quick, that load I picked up out in Depew, took it back to the yard in Syracuse, dropped it. I'm going to be delivering that tomorrow. I still have a few hours to kill. So they sent me out here to Rome, New York, out to the old Hall of Evilness. Did a yard check of empty trailers that we have. We have 7. I've got one, and another driver from our company is here grabbing another one. So I might be coming back for another empty. I might not be coming back for another empty. Don't know. Got to talk to Gorilla for a couple minutes. He's a guy I used to work with when I was the yard switcher here. He's still here. I guess I think it's next month or the month after, he'll be here for 20 years. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So right now I'm going to take this empty trailer full of sailboat fuel. I'm going to take this back to the yard in Syracuse and see what I'll be doing next. I might be coming back. I might be going home. I might be trading my truck in for a van and go live out in the woods or down by a river. You never know. Only time will tell. It's 27 degrees Fahrenheit out here in Rome, New York. Raining some freezing rain along the way. Get in there. There we go. Rotaries and roundabouts, that's what I'm talking about. Roundabouts and rotaries are just a waste of time, you see. Amen. Yeah. Yep, here comes some more rain, which is good. That'll wash the truck off, sort of, kind of. Of course, it's freezing rain, so it'll stick to the truck, but eventually it'll wash the salt off.